and congratulations to the class of 2023. At this time, I ask those students who are serving the armed forces to please come onto the stage. They will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. We ask that you please stand. At this time, these fine young men and women will lead us with the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Go ahead. Begin. Oh. Yeah? No. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize the following students: Adelton Israel Flores Mendoza, Hudson Hillegas, Marcus Benedict Ibanez, Maria Kochakanova, Noah Daniel Marte, Sebastian Charlie Mateo, Matthew Patrick Nanan, Dennis Paulo Palacios, Jack Michael Thau, Nolan Neal Sempervivo, Derek Sosa, Audrey Whitfield. We thank you in advance for your service. And Elas Konate. Your decision to serve our country is both commendable and inspiring. Please accept my sincere appreciation, respect, and best wishes as you embark on this extraordinary journey. Thank you again.
Good job. Way to go. Good job.
I just have to go back. Ladies and gentlemen, you may take your seats. Thank you. So we are fortunate that as a school community, we are here together today. I'd like to recognize a number of people whom, without none of this, would be possible. I'd like to thank our Board of Education members, President Michael Ciriello, Vice President Jamel Evans, Mr. Anthony Anderson, Ms. Susan Donahue, Mr. Daniel Ezrati, Mr. Sergey Kaufman, Mrs. Stacy McCleary, Mr. Jeff Reynolds, Mrs. Dawn Talbert, and of course, Ms. Jenna Rowan Wilson, our student representative. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize our central administration, our superintendent of schools, Mrs. Elsie Rodriguez, her assistant superintendents, Dr. Eric Hassler, Mr. Matthew Kravitz, Ms. Lori Hawk, and Dr. Bhargav Vyas. Thank you for your support. We especially would like to recognize our class advisors, if you can please stand, Ms. Gina Matisse and Ms. Amanda Panetta. Thank you for all you've done for our students. A special thank you to our high school administrators, Mr. Jason McElroy, Mr. Heath Yarmus, Ms. Marisol Jackson, Mr. Rafael Vasquez Jr., Ms. Madrid Boyd, and Dr. Kelly Sierra. I'd also like to acknowledge our unsung heroes of the district, Ms. Julissa Rincon Tomizawa, Ms. Karen Jordan, Mr. Eric Ulau, and the Directors of Pupil Personnel Services, Mr. Howard Harrison, our Athletic Director and our biggest cheerleader, Dr. Karen Morales, Director of E&L, Mr. Andre Rudiak and Joe Sienna and the Custodial Staff and Buildings and Grounds Department, Mr. Joseph Chapoto, Director of Safety and the Safety Team, Ms. Dawn Russell and Jesse Lazar and the Transportation Department staff, Mr. Aldous Anson and the food service workers, I'm sure you'll all miss the paninis, Dr. Crone and Mr. Reagan and our musical students, Mr. Dana Kristansky and the IT staff, our clerical staff, our nursing staff, our police department, fire department, emergency service units, and anyone associated with making this event a memorable one. Thank you so much. I'd also like to point out our district employees who are taking part in today's ceremony. Please stand. Students, please stand. All our faculty members, district employees, thank you. Students, as you get your diploma, you may recognize elementary, middle school, and high school teachers, faculty and staff members. They nurtured your intellect, challenged your assumptions, and sparkled your curiosity. They are here for you. You may recognize your former building principal or coach. They are here for you. You may notice your support staff who have shown their unwavering dedication and belief in your potential. They are here for you. They are here because today is a culminating community event. They are here to wish you well. They are here because they are proud of you. Thank you. Lastly, a big welcome to our parents, family, friends, advocates, and supporters who have shaped the remarkable individuals that are seated before us today. This day is all about you too. All of the hours, the worries, the effort. Thank you for all you have done to make this day possible. Parents and guardians, if you are celebrating your last child with the Monroe-Woodbury Central School District, I ask that you please stand. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for sharing your children with us and your support. Thank you so much again. And now, a few words for our graduates. So, good evening and welcome. It is with immense pleasure and gratitude that I stand before you today. This momentous occasion marks not only the culmination of your high school journey, but also a new chapter in your lives as you prepare to step into the world and embrace the challenges and opportunities that await you. As you sit before us today on the cusp of a new beginning, it is important to reflect on the legacy that you will leave behind. For the past 4 years, you have been fortunate to receive a quality education, make lifelong friends, and experience all the ups and downs that come with high school. But I have one question for all of you. What will you leave behind as you move on to the next phase of your life? Leaving a legacy is about more than just leaving a mark in the world. It's about making a difference, no matter how small, in the lives of those all around us. It's about using your unique talents and abilities to make the world a better place, one person at a time. As you go forth in the world, you have the power to create positive change in whatever you do. Whether it's in your careers, your personal lives, or your communities, you have the ability to make a difference. You can choose to be leaders, to inspire others, and to make a lasting impact. But leaving a legacy is not just about what you do, it's also about who you are. It's about being kind, compassionate, and empathetic towards others. It's about treating everyone with respect and dignity. It's about being a good listener, a supportive friend, and a positive influence on those around you. So, as you embark on this new chapter of your lives, strive to leave a legacy that you can be proud of. Be remembered not just for your accomplishments, but for the impact you had on others. Be remembered as kind, caring, and compassionate individuals who made the world a better place, and I am counting on every single one of you to do that. In closing, I want to congratulate each and every one of you on your graduation. You have all worked incredibly hard to get to this point, and you should be proud of what you have accomplished. As you move forward, carry the lessons you've learned, the memories you have made, and the legacy you hope to leave behind. Thank you, and congratulations again to the class of 2023. Go forward and make us proud. At this time, I'd like to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Elsie Rodriguez, to the podium.
Good evening, graduating class of 2023, distinguished faculty members, Board of Education, and proud families. Today we gather to celebrate a monumental milestone, the graduation of an exceptional group of high school students who have journeyed through the years of education, growth, triumph, and even sometimes failure. It is my honor and privilege to address to you as a superintendent on this very special day. To the graduates, this has been a long journey for you. In your first year of high school, you started with just paper and pen and ended that same school year remotely. We all had to learn a new vocabulary with words like social distancing, quarantine, in-person, remote, and hybrid instruction, and the most infamous of all words, pivot. This was a moment in history we will never forget. The class of 2023 is more flexible, more determined, more focused than you realize. You managed to overcome every obstacle in your path. You have proven time and again that you are resilient. Each of you has demonstrated exceptional perseverance and determination in the face of challenges, and for that I commend you. You have embraced opportunities for growth and learning both inside and outside the classroom. Both your accomplishments, both academic and personal, are a testament to your strength of character and unwavering pursuit of excellence. Today, we not only celebrate your individual achievements and the impact you've had on your school community, we also celebrate your talents, your passions, and your diverse perspectives. You have enriched the fabric of our school and contributed to the betterment of this community. Your legacy will endure long after you've left these halls, serving as a beacon of inspiration for future generations. In spirit of deep appreciation for your school community, it is undoubtedly a proud day for our dedicated educators who have guided and nurtured you throughout your academic journey. These educators have fostered critical thinking, a love for music and art, a passion for sports, and a joy for the future. They believed in your potential, and at times they have challenged you to exceed your own expectations. Graduates, please join me in expressing our deepest gratitude to the educators that helped make this day possible. I also want to thank your families. They are often the unsung heroes. the people who have supported you all your life and throughout your academic journey, the ones who probably had to wake you up to make sure you got to school on time, or drove to school to drop off a project, your sneakers, your instrument, because somehow you forgot, and with just a quick call or a text, they made sure you had whatever you needed. Thank you, parents and guardians, for your trust and your partnership in helping making this day a reality. As you embark on this next chapter of your lives, whether it be higher education, vocational training, the armed forces, or entering the workforce, remember that your education is not confined to the walls of this school. The skills you've acquired, critical thinking, problem solving, and communication, are tools that will serve you well in the face of an ever-changing world. In an era marked by unprecedented challenges, your generation has the power to be the catalyst for a positive change. Your passion, empathy, and innovative thinking will be the instrument in not only overcoming challenges, but making this world a better place. As you venture forth, embrace the values that have guided you throughout your time here in Monroe-Woodbury: integrity, compassion, and a commitment to service. Strive to make a difference in the lives of others and to advocate for those who are unable to do it themselves. If you remember nothing else that is said today, I hope you remember this: stop and smell the roses. Enjoy the small moments and find joy in whatever you do. In closing, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you, the graduating class of 2023. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. You are part of a family of crusaders who have preceded you, leaving their indelible mark on our district. Carry with you the support and love of your families, the wisdom of your teachers, and the memories of your time spent here. May your dreams be boundless, your aspirations be realized, and your impact be far-reaching. Congratulations, class of 2023. The world awaits your brilliance and your boundless potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. At this time, I would like Student Council President Marcus Charlotte and the senior class officers, Ryan Chen, Julia McHugh, Layla Mustafa, Ella Silber, Ava Simone, and Student Council President Sophia Salazar to please come to the stage.
Before I start, I just want to give a quick shout out to Ms. Zombak. Today is her birthday. I don't know where she is at exactly, but by the looks of it, I think she's turning like 27, around there. Josh. Hello and good evening to family, friends, administration, staff, and of course, the class of 2023. Oh, okay. As most of you know, my name is Marcus Charlotte, and I'm probably the most underqualified senior class president of all of Monroe-Woodbury High School history. If someone told you a couple years back that I'll be giving a speech for you guys at graduation, some of you would be in shock. Others will probably laugh in your face and ask if you're talking about the same person who made the song Sippy Cup. On that note, if you do want to check out my SoundCloud, it's under Big Mac with the dots in between the M and the C. Thank you for your future support. But today is a day of celebration. We have the future of this country right in front of us. Right now in the crowd, I see future lawyers, doctors, teachers, accountants, Walmart executives. Each and every one of us has the potential to be great and excel in the next chapter of our lives because of how well each of us has adapted to change. In the past 3 years, we've gone through a pandemic, learned how to do school from home, gone through 3 principals, had constant rule changes in senior assassin, and had our new famous 10-10 rule. For that being said, I think it's safe to give yourselves a round of applause. I don't want to stand up here for too long, so I'm just going to cut to the chase. The matter of the fact is that change is inevitable and we can never avoid it. It's literally happening to us right now as we speak, as we're transitioning in our lives, and will continue long after we're here. So while I am up here, I do want to change something today, and that'll be each of your mindsets. I really want each of you guys to view the things that you care about in a different way. You see, we live in a time and age where we care more about things than we should. Nowadays, we worry too much about our social media accounts, how much our fits cost, caring about every single little thing each person thinks of us. Quite honestly, I can go on and on, but the truth is that we care too much about these things that will have little to no impact in our lives in the future. When we do this, we lose sight of things that we should be actually caring about, like our families, friends, our purpose in life, things that bring us joy, and B&C deli sandwiches. Throughout my years in high school, I always cared about how people viewed me and tried to be something I was not, which was perfect. It came to a point where I would try to achieve this type of perfect status, but only negative outcomes would occur. I had to learn and accept I'm not the smartest, nor do I have all the pieces in life, but it was okay because none of us are perfect. There's no point of putting on a facade and not being true to ourselves because our imperfections make us us. When you start to care less, you start to do more and care less about the outcomes of the risks that you take. So start that business you always wanted to do. Pick up that new hobby you're always skeptical about. Or even talk to that person you have a crush on. But quick disclaimer for the guys in the crowd. No is not the worst thing a female could say to you. I'm just keeping it above. They might laugh at you, say they want nothing to do with you, or might even throw your homecoming poster down the toilet. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get across is that when we step out of our comfort zones and care less, we create new memories. And memories are one of the most precious and valuable things a person can have. And I truly believe they make us the type of people we are today. Piggybacking on my statement about memories, Mara Woodbury has never failed at giving me unforgettable memories. In middle school, we had the creation of the Blue House Boys and our loud obnoxious chants in the hallways, playing with fidget spinners and slime, doing the Spider-Man challenges on lockers, and the Yellow House Wing mosh pits. Then we reached high school, and we had our Friday night lights, pep rally, sporting events, COVID school, Liz telling us to go up the subway stairs. On a personal note, planning events with my fellow senior class officers, my lunch table arguments with Aaron, Alan, Josh, and Mal, my adventures with Flacco, and having the opportunity to go to state for wrestling with my best friend Jordan, and so much more. Even though I am disappointed by not being able to make any more memories here at this district, I am low-key ready to get out of here. I have a little excerpt from a song that I think is very appropriate for this occasion. The person who wrote this song is no other than one of my favorite artists, and my queen, Onika Tanaya Mirage, aka Nicki Minaj. That's hilarious. Where am I? She said, "This is my moment. I waited all my life. I can tell that it's time. Drifting away, I'm on with the sunsets. I have become alive." So hopefully everyone here feels the same way that Nikki did, because now we can say to ourselves and each other that we did it. As a matter of fact, my fellow graduates, I want you guys to get up from your seats just really, really quickly. Just stand up, just 2 seconds. And I just want you guys to look around you and just take this moment in right now. Because now we could say that we did it. And hopefully everyone here feels, wait, did I say that? My fault. This is bad, okay. For that being said, I feel like I've explained and of course talked all the facts. Enjoy the rest of the ceremony and congrats to the class of 2023.
Good evening, Monroe Woodbury High School students, family, faculty, and friends. Sound familiar? Yeah. My name is Sophia Salazar, the 2022-2023 Student Council President. It is an honor to be here with each and every one of you to celebrate and embrace this incredibly special yet bittersweet day for the class of 2023. What an incredible year it has been. As a group, we've accomplished so much together. We broke personal and national records, passionately advocated for our beliefs and ignited change, started long-lasting school traditions, meaningfully impacted our communities, and took risks to write our own stories. These invaluable experiences and accomplishments molded us like clay into compassionate, ambitious, and curious individuals, and you all should feel very proud of yourselves. With all of these big achievements in mind, class of 2023, I'd like you to take a short moment and reflect on those short moments that also contributed to your blossoming and molding as individuals. Instead of being preachy, I have some thoughtful questions for you to think about, but don't worry, you don't need to raise your hand. First, look around. Like, actually look around. Was there a specific interaction or conversation that changed your perspective on something for the better? For me, that would be with Mr. Agro, my calculus BC teacher junior year. After my first calc test, we had a long conversation that sparked me to reassess my desire for perfection, and I learned to embrace both the ups and downs of the learning process, which would ultimately lead to great success. My mindset as a student completely changed, and it did lead to success. Next question, is there a particular spot in the high school that you'll never forget? Ponder on the memories attached with it, too. It could be a certain lunch table, bus seat, or certain spot backstage. I'll never forget the girls' locker room during volleyball season, where my teammates and I had dance parties to hype us up before games, shared motivational speeches to get us in the zone, and had intense celebrations after winning a match in only 3 sets against our greatest rival. I'll miss that spot dearly, but I'll forever be grateful for the shared moments there. Finally, who is someone that helped you along your journey of high school? Too many people have impacted my life that I could count, but I'd like to thank my parents and my sisters especially. To my mom, thank you for always showing me unconditional love and encouraging me to spread it to others. To my dad, thank you for teaching me the importance of hard work and inspiring me to always try my best. Gabby and Bella, my built-in best friends, thank you for lighting up all of my days. I love being your older sister, and I can't wait to visit next year. And make sure to take care of Teddy Boy, too. It's like our baby, okay? I encourage you all here to thank those who have positively impacted you and express how much they mean to you. It's an easy gesture, but it will make their entire July, I promise. Class of 2023, today marks the end of one chapter, yet the start of the next. It's an overwhelming mix of scary and exciting, but always embrace the big moments, but value the little ones too. As Taylor Swift says, make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid. Go out there, fellow classmates, and do good. Change perspectives for the better, create memories, and positively impact those around you. Bring a piece of Monroe Woodbury High School with you wherever you venture off. I look forward to seeing all you accomplish, and if and when our paths do meet, don't be a stranger. Congratulations, we did it.
I just want to thank these fine young men and women for your leadership. Monroe Woodbury community, thank you so much. Go back. And now I'd like to present our Monroe Woodbury Wind Ensemble, directed by Mr. Rick Reagan. They will play Gallop by Jacques Offenbach. That was absolutely beautiful. At this time, again, I'd like to welcome Mrs. Elsie Rodriguez to the podium. We will be introducing our salutatorian and our valedictorian for the class of 2023. Achieving this position of salutatorian and valedictorian is a significant accomplishment that reflects our students' dedication, hard work, and academic excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the salutatorian of the class of 2023, Jamie Caleb. Jamie believes the educational opportunities at Monroe-Woodbury Central School District have more than sufficiently prepared her to study computer science and digital arts at the Stony Brook University Honors College.
Oh, we want a picture? You want a picture? Come on, let's get together. It's great. Come on, you two, get in here. Oh, just her?
Oh, just her.
Oh, all of us.
You do your thing.
I'm short. Hi, I'm Jamie Caleb, and I hope I don't screw this up. And this is graduation. Yeah. Congratulations, everybody. This is amazing. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Is it a moment to celebrate, or is it time to sob uncontrollably? Maybe both. Maybe neither. I don't know. Technically, I haven't graduated high school yet, which is why I wasn't sure if I would be able to give any meaningful advice, at least if I didn't already know. Like, don't give up. Work hard. Cherish your loved ones. You could learn those lessons better from Billy Joel or Taylor Swift anyway. As for me, I'm still in the same boat as you. I have similar life-changing questions like, how will I survive being away from home? Will I be happy with my career? Who's gonna listen to Toad sing Chandelier with me, if not my dad? How long will I really keep in touch with my senior friends and the underclassmen friends I'm about to leave? And most importantly, will I ever eat a meal as iconic as the Monroe Woodbury panini ever again? I don't know. I haven't grown up and experienced adulthood yet. So maybe my role in this moment is not to guide you or try to tell you what to do with your life, because I'm no wiser, nor can I do justice to the uniqueness of every person's personal paths. That role has been more than fulfilled by the wonderful adults who have shared their wisdom with us these past 4 years. More on that later. Instead, I just want to give you a pat on the back, some emotional validation, and encouragement. Some of us are going to ugly cry and scroll through funny pictures we took of our teachers behind their backs until midnight. Others are going to gladly go home and burn every homework assignment they've ever received and leave their high school lives in the dust. And that's okay. I mean, not the arson part, but the rest of it is okay. And then after that, what? We go make a difference. We go do what makes us happy. And we live. Okay, but how? I remember telling one of my teachers, Miss Martucci, that I still didn't know what I wanted to do when I grew up, like everyone else does. She just said, neither do I. I don't know whether it was said seriously or as a joke, but it stuck with me nonetheless. Perhaps we're putting a lot more pressure on ourselves than we need to. We're expected to change the world, pursue excellence, which is an incredible ambition to have, and I have no doubt that we will make a difference. But I also think it's good to be proud of yourself and know that you're exactly where you need to be and that you're enough. Okay, I lied a little bit. I do want to give one piece of advice, but it's not mine. It's Stephen Hawking's. He famously said, intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. In other words, our ability as humans to overcome obstacles and adjust to the circumstances is what sets us apart. By that logic, I think we're all pretty smart. We've changed a lot because our world has changed a lot. And I don't just mean the infamous COVID. I mean the digital revolution, mental health crises. I mean global warming, especially in Canada. And we've been tested, but we wouldn't be who we are today without them. Maybe the key to changing the world is allowing the world to change us too. But I don't know. We haven't changed the world yet. But you know, none of us left this high school without making some impact, so we won't leave the world without making our mark either. As we grow up, we find that we don't know a lot of things, even after 4 years of high school. That's the exciting part. At the same time, it's the scariest part. But if it's anyone who's provided reassurance to us for this very moment, it's our faculty and staff. Many of the adults here hold themselves to their own highest standard, not only to educate us, but to support us emotionally as we grew from cringe to slightly less cringe. Not to mention that we are Gen Z. Most of us, myself included, have the attention span of a TikTok, and statistically, according to Forbes magazine, we are pretty emotionally distressed compared to other generations. And COVID didn't make things easier for anyone. So if we've been through a lot, these adults have also been through a lot alongside us to teach us and take care of us and adapt to our needs. And I think that deserves a round of applause. One teacher that comes to mind is Madame Greenblatt, my French teacher, who's seen too much of my shenanigans from freshman to senior year, from New York to Quebec. We even scooped cups of overflowing toilet water into a sink together. Like I said, she's seen too much. But nonetheless, she always makes a point to appreciate the success and growth of all of her students. Whether it's by attending our senior events, plays, art shows, having one-on-one conversations, or even simply sending a happy birthday email. She truly goes above and beyond. Maybe you were inspired by another faculty or staff member like a guidance counselor, a security guard, or someone on the Board of Education, or all of the above. And because our school is so big, maybe you never even got the chance to speak to some of the people who work tirelessly for your benefit. So on behalf of the class of 23, I'd like to thank everyone who works to make Monroe-Woodbury the beautiful place that it is. In the classroom, in the office, in the halls, in the spotlight, and behind the scenes. I'd also like to give a shout out to the communities I was a part of, including the art department. Yay, art majors! Where are the art majors? Yay! And the drama club, where I was finally able to find my light, and my elementary school and parish at Sacred Heart, where it all started. Thank you for helping me maintain a relationship with God my entire life. And last but not least, I'd also like to thank the family that raised me. My mom, my dad, Jilly, and Jaden. Jilly's in the voice ensemble. Let's clap for Jilly. Yay! Parents may always be protective and siblings may always be the absolute bane of your existence, but the people that you personally define as your family, mothers, fathers, guardians, siblings, friends, they're all precious. Maybe they're not here with us today, in which case I hope you remember them fondly now. I owe a lot of my success to the support of my family, which is why I want to end this speech with a surprise, specifically for my mom. A long time ago, before I even started high school, my mom had a dream that I was giving a speech just like this one, except I was singing. So in honor of her dream, I will sing one verse of a song from the play Les Miserables. And in retaliation against the rain for making us stay inside, I present to you A Little Fall of Rain, Indoor Graduation Edition. Don't you fret, my dear graduates, you won't feel any pain. A little fall of rain can hardly hurt you now. You're here, that's all you need to know. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023!
Nicely done. Congratulations. You're amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Now you will hear from the, I'm a little taller, okay. Now you will hear from the Monroe-Woodbury Voice Ensemble, led by Dr. David Crone. They will sing When I Grow Up, Matilda, by the musical composer Tim Minchin. Please help me recognize the talents of our musicians, our wind and voice ensembles, and their directors. Thank you so much. That was absolutely beautiful. Again, I'd like to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Rodriguez, to the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great deal of pride and excitement that I introduce to you the valedictorian of the class of 2023, Madeline Williams. Take your time, Madeline, it's okay. Madeline attributes her success due to the endless support she received from her friends, family, and teachers. Madeline can't wait to attend North Carolina State University in Raleigh to study animal science with a veterinary bioscience concentration. Her goal is to become a large animal veterinarian specializing in equine and livestock care. Congratulations, Madeline.
All right. Let's hear it for the class of 2023. My name is Madeline Williams, and I am this year's valedictorian. I would like to give a big congratulations to all of you sitting out there today in your caps and gowns. I feel like all of us have thought about this day a lot in our educational careers so far, and now that it's actually here, it doesn't even seem real. But it is, I assure you. I'm going to try and keep this fairly short and to the point, so let's get started. This class was the one that saw the beginning and end of the impacts of COVID in school. But I'm not really going to talk about that. I would like to focus on the great things that all of you accomplished and will accomplish in the future. This district has no short supply of amazing teachers. From kindergarten all the way through high school, I believe I can say that we all had at least a couple teachers or staff members that impacted us in a positive way. Maybe it was the way that they were able to motivate and inspire you on the days when you didn't even feel like getting out of bed. You may have ended up sleeping through their class, but it was the pep talk at the end of the period that made the difference. Maybe it was the way they took a different approach to learning and focused on individual needs despite the large number of students that they served. Maybe it was how they were the person you felt you could go to when you needed help with something completely unrelated to school. Whatever it might have been, they made a difference in your life that you will always be able to look back on and smile. Even outside of school, we are so lucky to have the community that we do. This community is family, friends, teams, clubs, bosses, coworkers, and more. What I love most about this community is that it is so vast. In this area, we were presented with so many opportunities of such a great variety. We had access to individuals that were willing to take a chance on us. Then the ball was in our court. We had to take those opportunities and put 110% effort into it. Some of us did just that and saw our hard work and dedication pay off. Others decided not to and did not get what they wanted in return. But that's okay. We're only in high school. These 4 years were like a test run for us. This was one big opportunity to discover our strengths and weaknesses, making ourselves better and stronger each day. These successes and failures now are preparing us for our futures that are right around the corner. Sure, maybe you didn't study the playbook and lost an easy game for the team, or took on an important task at work and failed miserably. But whether you plan on attending college, going to a trade school, enlisting in the military, or joining the workforce, the lessons we learn now will only help us then. Once we leave here today and enter into the real world, as everyone calls it, we are solely responsible for what happens to us next. While I was in the process of writing this speech, I thought about advice that I was given that changed my perspective. One of my teachers this year, Mr. Lewis, told me that one of the best ways to be successful at our age is to schedule your fun. Now, for the weeks where you really don't have much to do in school, live it up. Go to that party, take some risks, act a little crazy. We aren't getting any younger, so do it while you can. However, if you know that you're going to have a busy week, don't plan out when you're going to get all your work done. Instead, plan when you're going to have fun. When you take breaks and allot time to have fun, you're less likely to feel overwhelmed. This isn't to say that you will never feel overwhelmed, because there are times when you will. There will be times when you feel like throwing in the towel, marching yourself to the store, buying yourself a nice tub of ice cream that is way more expensive than it should be, and eating so much of it until you feel sick while watching an amazing movie that never gets old. Obviously, Top Gun. And that's all right, because sometimes you need that. But this can't happen on the daily, which is why you need to find things that you can anchor yourself with. Focus on your work and practice your faith. Center yourself and surround yourself with good people who want the best for you. If you do this, everything else will fall right into place. Trust the process. Embrace the time when things really suck. And eventually, you'll reach the light at the end of the tunnel. I've had the greatest time in high school with all of you, and I've had the honor to become really close with a good handful. I know that each and every one of you will blossom after today, and who knows, maybe in 20 years we'll bump into each other at the supermarket and talk about this very moment. Before I wrap up, I want to offer my thanks to my amazing family, friends, teachers, my people at Winslow Therapeutic Center, and everyone else who has made this day possible for me. Your endless love and support have never gone unnoticed. And with that, I'm sure all of you agree that you could not have made it here without special individuals in your life. So let's hear a round of applause for all of them. I would like to say congratulations to you all one more time. This is your moment to shine, so soak it in and try to hold on to this amazing feeling for as long as you can. Stay crazy, MW.
Thank you, Madeline. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the Monroe-Woodbury Board of Education, Mr. Michael Ciriello.
Thank you very much. I want to talk to the person who put this program together, because following the salutatorian and the valedictorian and those speeches, I just don't even know where to start. They were fantastic. Can we have another round of applause for them, please? I was asked to prepare a lengthy speech, but I remembered back to my graduation and how I felt when I was in your place. And yes, I can remember back that far. I wanted the speeches to be inspirational, but also quick and efficient. Do not let others dictate to you what you want to be or what you want to achieve. There will always be people who can be there to support you and those who don't. Sometimes it isn't always apparent who is who, so pay attention and keep those around you who fill up your cup and challenge you to be better. The surest way to stop growing and stagnate is surround yourself with people who always agree with you and your thinking, even when they do not. Having people around you who challenge you to become the best version of yourself will propel you to achieve things you didn't know you could. I am now going to ask not only the class of 2023 graduates, but everyone in this room today for something. Most of us are so busy with work, life, education, and other distractions, it can feel like there isn't enough time in the day. I want to urge each of you to look for ways to give back to your communities and volunteer to serve. At least one of the various organizations which strives to support individuals or communities to enrich the lives of those they serve. Volunteerism is at the heart of any high-functioning society, and it is up to each one of us to keep supporting organizations by giving of our time, efforts, and leadership. Spending time supporting and enriching your community is a great way to learn and broaden your perceptions. You also gain a sense of purpose and fulfillment by serving others. Now it's time to bring in some science here. According to the Community of Health Network, when you give back to others, it activates your mesolimbic system, also known as your brain's reward center. This system is responsible for releasing endorphins, making you feel good and joyful. Who doesn't want that? Volunteer to serve on a school booster, a PTA, political campaign, nonprofit board, a school or work committee. BOCES Board of Trustee or the School Board of Trustee, animal shelter, etc., etc. Pick based on your passions and the need in the community. In closing, the entire Board of Education wants to congratulate and celebrate each one of you for putting in the work and achieving the credits to graduate. You should be extremely proud of your accomplishments as you move to your next great adventure. Whether jumping into the workforce, off to trade school or college, know the next many years will be filled with learning opportunities, fun, and a few challenges along the way. Wishing you good health, success, and many moments of joy along your journey. Thank you. And now I turn it back over to Ms. Soto for the presentation of the graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Ciriello. At this time, I welcome our Superintendent, Mrs. Rodriguez. So, Mrs. Rodriguez, as principal of Monroe Woodbury High School, I present to you these candidates for graduation, and I attest to you, to the Board of Education, and to this community that they have successfully completed the program of studies prescribed by the New York State Board of Regents and the mandates of the Monroe Woodbury Board of Education. Okay, here we go.
Mrs. Soto, on behalf of the Board of Education, I accept your certification that those whose names are to be called have met the requirements set forth by the State of New York and the Monroe Woodbury Board of Education. Members of the Board of Education will award diplomas. Please call the graduates forward.
And for the time that we've all been waiting for. So, Mr. Jason McElroy, please step forward to the podium and we will be calling our graduates forward.
Allow me at this time to introduce Board of Education Representative Mr. Anthony Anderson, who will be distributing diplomas. And here we go. Mr. Nigel Addo. Colin Adler. Andrew Adorno. Kenny Aguilar. Saida Agustin Gutierrez. Ayan Ahmed. Natalie Aiello. Donovan Alcias. Larry Alejo. Elizabeth Alexander. Saeed Ali. Tony Aligi. Taylor Altman. Selvin Alvarado Tecponical. Nathaniel Alvarez. James Anderson. Leilani Angeles. Naila Anglad. Jay Ansley. Elizabeth Apostolico. Samantha Apostolico. Cassidy Armstrong. Christian Armstrong. Alan Esatimbe Bareja. Victoria Assad. Jaden Augustin. Aiden Axler. Timothy Burke. And Larry, yes. Abdel Badawi. Sophie Baer. Paolo Baglietto. Nicholas Balingit. Christina Banville. Dimitro Baranovich. Jillian Barry. Jesus Becerril Tapia. Jack Berenger. Paul Belmont IV. Darwin Benavides. Madalena Bendix. Drew Bennis. Luca Benvenuto. Macy Berman. Brady Birmingham. Aaron Bernard. Mackenzie Biger. Marcel Biordi. Nathaniel Bowman. Peter Berleski. Samantha Briffa. Samantha Brody. Jordan Brown. Artaneta Bujaj. Alyssa Bullis. Leah Buonamano. Casey Burke. Daniel Cabral. Ryan Cabral. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Michael Ciriello, Board of Ed President, to distribute diplomas. Jamie Caleb. Michael Cantelmo. Mateo Carrillo. Sean Casey. Maeve Cassidy. Colin Catherwood. Grace Salaya. Abraham Cepeda. Tristan Chang. Mariah Charles. Marcus Charlotte. Brian Chen. Tejpaul Chilana. Christopher Sinkyu. Derek Cyprian. Dylan Cobb. Amir Cochran. Connor Kalapi. Lucas Conklin. Daniel Connolly. Paige Connington. Shay Connington. Abigail Conley.
Good job, Jay. Congrats, man.
Kendra Contreras. Morgan Conway. Eduardo Cortez Mendoza. Jaden Coulanges. Caleb Coward. Emmanuel Crespo Martinez. I'd like to now introduce Dean of Students, Dr. Kelly Sierra.
Rebecca Cruz. Adrian Cueva. Sophia Cueva. Leila Kupek. Anjali Devar. Cameron Dalton. Daphne Davala. Darrell Davis Jr. James Dawson. Nasir Dawson. Dulce de Leon Morales. Tessa de Segle. Dylan Delaney. Gregory Doubts III. Gregory Doubts II. Jameson D. Simone. Aaron Deskin. Jameson Deddy. Noel Diaz. Xavier Diaz. Erica Demura. Mindy Jin Gili. Kiana Dogostiano. Amanda Donahue. Francesca Donovan. Kristen Dorney. Brendan Duffy. Kevin Duffy. Devin Dwyer. Jamie Lynn Ebner. Ariana Eisner. I would like to welcome and invite up to the stage Mr. Daniel Ezrati to present diplomas. Lucas Emmanuel. Genovi Escalante Jelaya. Mary Escobar. Madison Epsenberg. Sierra Exantis. Wade Exantis. Alex Excaratis. Ariana Excarakis. Ryan Ezrati. Jaden Fateman. Kayla Favia. Sarah Favia. Isabella Feldman. Azael Felix. Leanne Fernandez. Jasmine Fernandez. Lainey Ferrante. Asia Ferrer. Jonathan Figueroa. Emma Filonao. Alexander Feeney. James Joseph Finnegan IV. Connor Fitzgibbon. Sarah Faizadine. Congrats. Brian Flores. Nina Flores. Adelaton Flores Mendoza. Melvin Flores Rivas. Matthew Foley. Jacob Fani. Troy Ford. Sophia Forestieri. Vincent Formasano. Sophia. Ian Frankenberger. Thomas Franco. Ashley Frida. Emily Frias. Jasmine Fuentes. Brianna Fuller. Liam Gaffney. Susan Galeas Haniquez. Liam Gallagher. Georgina Galotti. Matthew Galvez. Ana Garcia Herrera. Nathaniel Gale. Emmanuel Bobo. Nicole Giamonti. Anthony Gennaro. Ryan Gessner Knowlton. Chloe Gibson. Colleen Gilligan. Colin Gilstrap. Victoria Charmaine Gloria. Frank Genesee. Elena Gomez. Brian Gonzalez. Matthew Gorlin. Marcus Grasso. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Jamel Evans to present diplomas. Matthew Graves. Layla Green. Riley Groff. Gianni Guerrera. Nida Goshan. Darius Gutierrez. Nicholas Hansen. Jason Harrison. Juliana Hashem. William Hauser. David Headley. Marjorie Hengstenberg Gomez. Caitlin Heppes. Abigail Herard. Sophia Hernandez. Max Hershkowitz. Amber Hicks. Ashley Hicks. Hudson Hilligus. Jillian Henkelman. Lillian Hoffman. Hunter Wang. Richard Hudson. Sarah Hudson. Kira Hughes. Marcus Abanez. Alan Iturio. Jaden Jacklich. DeAndre Jackson. Teresa Jacoby. And now I would like to invite up my colleague, Mrs. Marisol Jackson.
Jonah Jaramillo. Evelyn Jaskowski. Maxim Javorsky. Abigail Jean Gellis. Peyton Jemison. Caleb Jerez. Stephanie Jimenez. Congratulations. Jules Johanneman. Brandon Johnston. Brandon Jones. Haley Justin. Abigail Joseph. Alina Joseph. Anthony Kaminsky. L. Karabak. Sarah Kazray. Jake Castor. Ella Katzman. Ramneet Kaur. Michael Kearney. Burhan Khan. Mohammed Khan. Ryan Kiesel. Aiden Kilroy. Chaya King. Griffin King. Maria Kochetkova. Ilas Konate. Adrian Kukaj. Ryan Kumar. Victoria Cousins. I would now like to call up Board Member Suzanne Donahue to assist with handing out the diplomas. Stephanie Kwong. Christopher Latka. Trevor Lagarde. Damian Lamb II. Ariana Lapointe Bruning. Sophia Lapetito. Joshua Larrier. Amaya Lawrence. Joshua Ledwitz. Sarah Ledwitz. Julia Lee. Joan Lee. Isabella Leader. Amara Leitner. Maya Lejovitsky Reich. Jasmine Leon Martinez. Alexis Leon. Kayla Lewis. Kimora Liebird. Cameron Licata. Giselle Linares Valle. Justice Logan.
I'm so proud of you.
Edilio Lopez. Victoria Lopez. Ciara LaRusso. Congratulations. Annalise Lugo. Emily Lugo. Patricia Lugo. Carolina Machuga. Paige Magazino. Victor Maglov. Ash Mayer. Zachary Makish. Abigail Maldonado. Mia Malone. Ivana Mancibo Hilario. You know I need it. Ann Mangat. Liam Manzi. Noah Marte. Brandon Martinez. Delani Martinez. Jenna Martinez. Juliana Martucci. Mike Massillon. James Mastropolo. Daniel Matamoros Valle. Sebastian Mateo. Jenna Matisse. Caitlin Mayer. Maria McBride. Kylie McCarran. Riley McCarthy. Gavin McClure. Emily McGee. Julia McHugh. Mars McInerney. John McNeil. Mina Miguela. Gianna Mejia. Caitlin Mendez. I would now like to call up Board Member Sergey Koifman to assist with handing out the diplomas. Matthew Meyer. Luisa Mendez Molina. Gabriela Mercado Matua. Spencer Mercogliano. Adam Metwally. Stephanie Mean. Olivia Miller. Hannah Miola. Visaki Miriapoli. Martin Mitrion. Omar McCamo. Gianna Modeste. Lilia Molina. Heather Malloy. Rocco Mondelli. Vincent Mondelli. Congrats. Caden Morales. Congrats, honey.
Congratulations.
Pablo Morales. Congrats, Tina. Janae Morrison. Antola. Adam Mozeb. Michaela Muncy. Haley Munoz. Francis Manzelli. Colin Murray. Layla Mustafa. James Nash. Ella Natal. Brian Navarro Echeverria. I would now like to call up Assistant Principal Rafael Vasquez to call the next set of graduates.
I know. Angelina Nazario. Laura Negrete Pareja. Steve Nusser. Michael Devin Jr. Colin Newcomb. Alexandra Nikolic. Matthew Nonan. Kayla Norquins. Faith Núñez Rosario. Alex Nygren. Georgia O'Donovan. Matthew Ocasio. Nikenchi Okafor. Clara Ortiz. Noah Ortiz. Carlos Ortiz Cruz. Dennis Ostapenko. Gavin O'Sullivan. Julia Otavio. Ciara Pavon. Ashley Padella. Dennis Palacios. Colton Pennell. Christian Polishelli. Rodane Parcells. Jacqueline Pareja Martinez. Sean Parker. Dakota Pasco. Ronan Patel. Jacqueline Patino. At this time, I want to welcome Mr. Reynolds to hand out diplomas. Ariane Paul. Joshua Paul. Gabriel Paulino. Giovanni Paulino. Gracie Paulino. Brandon Peace. Kristen Pfeiffer. Samuel Peña. Alexander Peña. Rosagna Perea. Deborah Perez. Edgar Perez. Mia Perez. Alexis Petraro. Kiara Petrish. Marco Piazza. Michael Pigeon. Clifton Pierce. Brian Piggery III. Delaney Pickney. Michael Piraglia. Elizabeth Pisello. Francisco Polanco Erickson. Logan Polak. Yana Polianska. Adriana Ponahoska. Odessa Podraficas. Diana Prue. Matthew Q. Luis Quintuna. Lauren Kyoto. Adam Rabi. Ashaka Ramachandram. Aliyah Ramirez. Bethany Ramirez. Alan Ramirez Jimenez. Delilah Ramos. Dianara Ramos. Kaylee Ramos. Anthony Ramos Orellana. Alisa Ray. Ashlyn Reyes. Harrison Reynolds. Elijah Rivera. Ethan Robertson. Thomas Robinson. Alexis Rodriguez. Andrew Rodriguez. Jalen Rodriguez. Jenai Rodriguez Orsini. Christopher Rodriguez Torres. Isabella Rogosinski. Matthew Rogosinski. Jeremy Rojas. Matthew Rojas. Isabela Romano. Angelina Romero Martinez. Michael Rosenblum. Jordan Rosenhurst. David Rushan. Michael Rowe. Jenna Rowan Delson. Thank you, Mr. Reynolds. I want to welcome another board member, Mrs. Tauber. Naman Roy. Christian Rapi. Laura Rapi. Alia Ruiz. Danielle Roche. Natalia Rushika. Daniel Ryan. Sophia Ryan. Sofia Sainaro. Anson Floor. Alan Salas Garza. Angel Salas Garza. Sofía Salazar. Kervin Salomon. Erin Samet. Adriana Sanchez. Fabiana Sanchez. Janaya Sanchez. Charlene Sanchez. Maria Sandoval. Khalid Santiago.
Way to go, good job.
Nicolas Sapp. Ashok Satimurthy. James Catlin. Marisa Schliffing. Yikes. And Tina Shaw. Now, Mrs. Boy, our House D assistant principal, will finish reading the rest of the names.
Okay. Martin Schwartz. Skylar Seltzer. Nolan Sempervio. Francisco Seriano. Mateo Severo. Alicia Seward. Eric Shamgod. John Shea. Jaden Shepard. Brendan Shellingford. Olivia Shippey. Ryan Schumann. Hawa Sadiq. Eller Cyber. Isaac Silva. Carla Silva Rivera. Jake Silver. Ava Simone. Mia Sicily. Jeter Sisson. Carissa Smith. Leah Smith. Shane Smith. Sandy Solas Enrique. Rohan Sanukia. Johan Soriano. Derek Sosa. Alexa Spagna. Brielle Sparks. Madison Starr. Arlo Steyer. Aria Stefan. Okay. Faye Stevens. Emerson Stone. Cree Soares. Samantha Silvieres. Yumin Sung. Ali Swalaha. Bridget Swikert. Nefuyan Saeed. Morgan Tamweber. Louis Angel Tapia. Brandon Tarsenko. Taylor Tarsenko. Nicola Tatia Sullivan. Jace Tauber. At this time, I would like to introduce Board Member of Education and Representative Stacy McCleary.
Congratulations. You made it. Good job.
Emily Traveris. Emily Traveris. Kayleen Tenamil. Jack Taw. Shane Thies. Alexa Thomas. Emily Thompson. Leah Thornton. Caitlin Tineo. Lily Tinius. Sydney Tarkovsky. Derek Tornibo Rodriguez. Joseph Torales. Anthony Torres. Emily Torres. Kyle Torres. Ian Towns. Jason Toxkey. Jennifer Toxkey Lopez. Kyle Trinkle. Samuel Tuckman. Isabella Turkso. John Silos. Lillian Varkapri. Caden Balsalo. Ileana Velagas. Dominic Ventry. Nicholas Vera. Joshua Vimola. Michael Vimola. Brianna Ventiri. David Viano. Anthony Voss. Jake Wanamaker. Serafina Wang. Lauren Weeks. Christopher Wells. Faith Welsh. Audrey Whitfield. Lauren Wijiawi Winawa. Bryce Williams. Madeline Williams. Savera Williams. Connor Williamson. Malachi Wilson. Aaron Wong. Logan Yamataro. Tia Yankova. Morgan Yap. Akas Yardalaga. Loki Jorgensen. Takeshi Yasuda. Tyler Young. Lucas Zhang. Gabriella Zinko. Last but not least, Adrian Zifkan. Okay, seniors, congratulations. At this time, we're going to process out.
You got it. It's happening. You got it. You got it. Here they go.
Do not forget your diplomas. Start walking out. No.